We're still not over this shit. Let's talk about it.
There are so many arguments about how it's not that big of a deal, but this is a huge deal. And if you don't think it's a huge deal, then you're insane. So what we're going to do in this video is address different arguments that people are making about this whole deal, and we're also going to discuss some of the shenanigans that are happening around this drop.
Breaking news! Holy sh!
Funko just released a statement. Can you even believe it?
Nope. And I hope our video is the reason why.
Dear fanatics and Camp Fun Days campers, it has been brought to our attention that there may be an issue with the stickering on this year's Fun Days box of fun. We want to assure you that we are taking this matter very seriously and are actively investigating.
What?
Okay. When we label a product as exclusive, it is a commitment to our fans, and we understand that this has raised doubts about that promise. Please know that we are working diligently to investigate. You know what they're working diligently on? Lying and making more money. That's what they're working diligently on. Anyway, the remainder of their statement says, for those of you who were able to attend Fun Days, we hope you still had a great time connecting with your Funko community and enjoyed the celebration.
Because that's all you got. That and horrible chicken sandwiches.
They said, we hope you still had a great time. So still, despite our up, we hope that you had a great time.
Of course.
We know we're up. We knew before we up that we were up, but we still hope that your time was good. We will provide an update as soon as we have more information, but please feel free to reach out to customer service with any concerns. Thank you for your understanding and continued support. Okay, continued support. You have literally pissed off your core collectors who are upset about this. Your core collectors who bought those Fun Day tickets that are nearly impossible to get, that cost an arm and a leg by doing this, and thank you for your continued support.
All right, so we're going to talk more about this subject in tomorrow's video. We're talking about it tomorrow, baby. So watch the rest of this video where we're equally as angry. So right now, Funko Pop collectors should be angry because, as we discussed in yesterday's video, at Funko Fun Days, they handed out Funko Pops with low count numbers. They were super grails! And then they ended up packing the same exact Funko Pops, slapping a different numbered sticker on them, and packing them in the at-home box of fun. You know, the ones we ordered from Funko Shop.
Now, a lot of people will say, oh, well, that's good because I didn't go to Fun Days, but now I have the chance to get it in hand.
That completely defeats the whole purpose of going to Fun Days. I don't understand this at all. I don't understand that argument. People are talking constantly about like flippers and resellers and it has nothing to do with that. No. It diminishes Fun Days. The fact that we're just going to get the same old Funko Pops at home as you did at Fun Days totally takes away the special of going to Fun Days.
Not only does it diminish the point of going to Fun Days, but this diminishes Funko's reputation.
Absolutely, because we've been talking about this for months, in fact, years. We've been discussing how limited number count Funko Pops are super important to Funko and the core fan base.
Yeah, so long story short, we understand that not everybody collects for value. Personally, we do not. However, as collectors, it is very important for what you collect to stay relevant, because if the items you collect have no chance at gaining some sort of value, they are no longer collectibles. You are not buying a collectible, you are buying a thing. And not every single thing has to be a limited piece. Not every single thing you own has to be a chase. It's awesome. It's also fun to have these lower piece counts and chases, etc. in my collection.
Especially if you go to an event where they're available and you have the opportunity to buy said item, that makes it really special because now you have an experience. You go to Fun Days, you stand in line forever and ever and ever, you pay all the ticket prices, possibly pay airfare, maybe even hotel. You finally get through the line at Fun Days, you open up that box that they handed over to you, you find some limited Funko Pops, you start taking pictures and posting them online because how exciting is this?
And not only that, you go to other tables and see what everybody else is getting and you make trades. This is so exciting. It is such a cool experience for the people who are there. So there's a lot of people that are also mentioning that there are other items that are not coming to the at-home box. And you've got your S'mores Boy, which I'm in love with, Bigfoot's, which Chris loves, and then some other select items. So far, we haven't seen a glow Anakin or Anakin.
So my source actually told me today that Anakin's most likely will not be inside of this box. And they also did not see any Wolverines.
Never in the history of the at-home box have there been the same exact items in the at-home and fun days.
And I want to debunk it right now. That Captain America and S.H.I.E.L.D. is bullshit. That's an Infinity War Captain America. He does not have a shield, and nor does the Freddy Funko. There have been videos and pictures floating around all day where people are showing off their Fun Days exclusive Captain America and their Box of Fun Captain America. They're exactly the same. And the same goes for Megatron. Yesterday when I was seeing people were talking about the cannon, instantly I knew this is bullshit. And I'll tell you exactly why this was happening. People were trying to keep value in their collectible so they could try to sell them. The people who got them at Fun Days want to try to make as much money back as they possibly can. They got f***ed yesterday really hard, so they were going to push back as much as they could. And I'm still f***ing angry over the whole thing. I cannot believe that Funko pulled shenanigans like this. They pulled a lot of shenanigans in our time of collecting. They've never pulled any shenanigans like this.
No, this is probably the biggest up we have ever seen from Funko, and that is including them selling some of the 999 piece grails over at the Arizona warehouse sale.
They a California king. It's not even just a regular bed. It is like a humongous, it's a family-sized bed. They the whole thing. It's everywhere. And it's really hard to clean it off. And you can't flip the mattress because there's no pillow top on the bottom. So you're super
okay.
One thing I'll tell you is you can't clean out of a mattress.
Stop! Stop! We're here to talk about Pops, not how to clean mattresses.
And pee-pee's hard to get out of a mattress.
You're going to gross people out and they need to know this information, so stop. Another thing I keep seeing online is that only flippers care about this. Let me tell you something. I am a collector. I did not attend Fun Days. I care about this. Funko has a portion of their blog where they talk all about stickers. Flock sticker, chase sticker, con sticker, shared sticker, whatever. Well, the one I'd like to talk about are the piece count stickers. It says piece count, shows the number of total pieces that were produced of the variant.
Oh.
Sticker features depend on the point of purchase. So what does that mean? One pop from recent memory that stands out is the New York Comic-Con Boba Fett with Loungefly bag. That was a 1,000 piece pop.
Yeah.
Whether you got a shared sticker or a con sticker, which is what they are referring to when they say sticker features depend on point of purchase. So shared sticker is different from the con sticker, but they both share the same number, which is 1,000 pieces. This shows the total piece count. Total.
Right.
So there are 1,000 pieces total shared between the con sticker and the shared sticker. Period. So whether they did 500 shared and 500 at the con, or 750 at the con and 250 shared, it doesn't matter. There's 1,000 of those items in circulation according to Funko. But here's a problem. Do we trust that now after this bullshit is happening? I, for one, don't.
That's a good question, actually. Yeah, I didn't even think about that. So basically, the whole limited number thing is right at the window. We don't even know if it's accurate or not.
Nope. You remember all those times we spent hundreds of dollars on NFTs?
Oh, don't even. Don't.
What if those show up in Fun Days boxes next year? We don't know. Now, I would like to mention this because I know somebody is going to bring this up in the comment section down below, but in recent years, there has become a difference in Funko in the US and Funko in Europe.
Okay.
They do have international sodas that have different piece counts on them. We go into that knowing it, and they aren't box of fun type things. They're literally just sodas that we get here, and then Europe gets a different amount.
Right, it's not the same product. Box of Fun is Box of Fun is Box of Fun.
With the soda, there is a can difference and a POG difference. While I don't 100% agree with it, I still take note that there is a different count overseas and there is a different count here occasionally.
Okay, so I just have to get the frustration off my chest because I have seen so many people complaining all over Instagram and all over other forms of social media, basically saying that this does not matter and this is stupid and why are we even complaining about it? And one person said something on Twitter along the lines of Funko doesn't give a wet about what we have to say. Yes, they should. They totally should. And the reason why they should is because we're the consumer. We buy their products. This takes away Funko's credibility. It takes away the special from Fun Days. It completely burns down everything that we have been used to over the last few years. Some people were saying, oh, well, has Funko actually ever come out and said that at Fun Days, that's the only place that you can get the pieces? No, because they didn't have to. Because when they made the Box of Fun at Home Edition, they gave us separate pieces that fit that box. These were always separated. Funko put them together now because they're cheap skates. And I mentioned that before. They're having a really hard time with money. So Funko just went ahead and said, it. We're just going to throw different stickers on our Funko Pops. One at home and one at Fun Days. And that diminishes everything that Fun Days has stood for all these years. And I cannot believe that I have actually seen this happen. All the times that we've talked about all the bad things that have happened with Funko, the one thing, the shining thing at the very top of the mountain has always been Fun Days. Nothing will happen with Fun Days because Fun Days is sacred and so is Freddy Funko. But Funko said, you. They said that to all of us. And they specifically said it to the people who attended Fun Days. Those poor people spent all their money, their hard-earned money, like me and you and me. And they put those very special Funko Pops in an at-home box where people like me can sit back, use my mouse, buy the boxes, and get the same exact Pops. If you don't see something wrong with that, then there's something wrong with you!
I'm upset about this because I've seen all of the high dollar sales happen right after Fun Days, and people are spending upwards of hundreds to thousands of dollars on these limited pieces, and it is disgusting that 2 days later we're getting all these pictures of the same exact items just with a different sticker on them. And I understand that a lot of people might value certain stickers higher or lower, but this has nothing to do with con versus shared stickers. A limited piece count should be a limited piece count. If you went to the convention and you got a 250 count Space Kook, you are so excited, you're the biggest Scooby-Doo fan. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy, this is my souvenir. I had a great time at Fun Days. Just to see a picture pop up today of a 3,000 piece Spooky Space Kook Freddy Funko at home. You no longer have a 250 piece count Spooky Space Kook. You have a 3,250 count Spooky Space Kook with a 250 piece sticker on it.
Oh my God, that's so terrible. And you know, you pointed to the fact that people basically were purchasing these Funko Pops the day of and maybe the day after Fun Days occurred.
Yes.
Funko knows these types of things happen. They know trades occur. They know sales occur. Sales happen at Fun Days where people are dropping hundreds, sometimes thousands of dollars to get the pieces that they want from that Fun Days.
I have a couple of stories really quick. I know someone who spent $1,500 on a metallic Captain America, 250 pieces.
Oh my God.
I know another person that spent $1,000 on it. And one of our friends contacted me today and said, some guy came to our table and traded a girl for a metallic Captain America. He said he was a super big Captain America fan. It was one he always wanted. He offered a Powerpuff Girls 3-pack, the 1,000 piece one from the convention, Goldie Roger, Fairly Odd Parents, one of his Fun Days Freddies, plus $300! And guess what? He might have purchased a Box of Fun Home Edition, and he might receive that metallic Captain America in that.
Oh
and
my
if
God.
he doesn't, he will easily be able to find it for less than the value of everything that he traded at Fun Days because they are in the at-home box.
Oh my God. So, okay, real quick. So the Merlin, Diamond Merlin has shown up and now it's a 500 count.
Yes, so there's 500 at home, 500 at Fun Days, making it a 1,000 piece.
Yeah, based off of both versions, because originally it would have just been 500.
Yeah, so at Fun Days, Spooky Space Kook was 250 pieces, but now it's 3,250 pieces.
So then we got Dwight in the box, and there was 250 of him, and in total, there's 3,250 of that one.
Now.
The Common Hopper, there was 250 at Fun Days. Now there's 2,500 at home, making it 2,750 of them. Captain America Metallic, there was 250 at the show. Now there's 2,250 because there was 2,000 at home. Megatron Metallic, 500 at Fun Days. By the way, I traded an NFT Funko Pop for. There was 2,000 at home, making it a 2,500 count. And Common Merlin, there was 250 at Fun Days, 4,000 at home, making it 4,250. And by the way, I just want to make a note. The person that I traded with for the Megatron with my Green Power Ranger NFT Funko Pop, that person reached out to me today and they were just about beside themselves. They were so upset to learn the news of what happened and they offered that Green Power Ranger NFT back to me. And I told them to keep it. And the reason why I told them to keep it is because I want them to enjoy that Funko Pop. And I'm happy to have done it. And that just shows the integrity of the person that I traded with.
Yeah, and speaking of integrity, where's Funkos? That's what I want to know. The most major argument I've seen all over the internet today, which if I rolled my eyes any harder every time I see one of these comments, they'd fall out of my head. People are saying, well, how is this different from con stickers versus shared stickers? People pay more for the con sticker. This is different because these are limited edition pieces that are coming from Fun Days. In years past, there has literally been a huge difference between at home and Fun Days pops. There was no reason for anybody to expect that they would be the same. And speaking of things not being the same, a lot of people are doing this weird victim blaming thing where they'll say, oh, well, I understand that some collectors spent hundreds and thousands of dollars on these pops, but they should have waited. They shouldn't have given into FOMO.
Oh, come on.
This is completely different than FOMO. There is no such thing as FOMO when it comes to Fun Days items because like I mentioned before, there has never in the history of the at-home box been one overlapping pop. Never.
I mean, at this point, there was a 100 count glow-in-the-dark hopper, which we have not seen that in the box yet.
Yet.
If that shows up, that's going to be absolutely insane.
I hope it does, because then people will finally, hopefully, understand the whole issue with this.
I don't want that to happen for people who went to Fun Days, frankly.
Well,
but my point is, if there's more than that out there, that's unbelievable. It's a 100 count Funko Pop. Imagine years ago when the gold hopper was given away. There was like 24 or something of them. What if the next day they're like, hey, golden hopper is now up on Funko Shop. Go ahead and buy them, $15.99. The whole FOMO whatever from Fun Days is so off because these Funko Pops are so low of count that people are just trying to get them because most of the time in the past when people would obtain them, they would never let them go.
Absolutely.
So that is your only option to ever get that Funko Pop. So people try and do whatever they can in order to get it, to include that poor person who traded practically everything that they had.
Last year, remember you were offered a Blacklight Optimus Prime for $400.
I was.
Remember when you didn't purchase it because you didn't want to give in to FOMO.
Yep.
Remember now he's worth over $800.
Yep.
Prime example.
And his name is Optimus Prime.
Optimus Prime example. So with these limited Funko Pops, they can go up, they may go down, but chances are if they are very limited, their value just keeps climbing because like Chris said, if someone's letting it go, someone who really wants it is going to grab it, and if they spend that large amount of money, chances are they're not letting it go anytime soon. So they do become very, very rare. You don't see them pop up for sale very often.
That's how it used to be, but not anymore because Funko said, it. We're just throwing number stickers on everything. Who cares? Who cares about Funko collectors? Remember when things had value, but now we make a million of everything? Remember that? They have ruined fun days. I never thought I would see the day. I've always looked forward to going to fun days like one time in my life, and I had a chance to go this time. And Heather and I were about to spend $4,000 to go to the West Coast just to attend fun days.
Now,
no San Diego Comic-Con.
This had nothing to do with ticket prices for fun days. This was literally last minute airfare, last minute hotel, and a car rental. And I am so glad that we didn't do it. Do you want to know why? I am grateful for experiences. I could even see the bright side at Fright Night. Even though they hardly had any water, we had to stand the whole time, I still enjoyed the show. I heard that the show at Fun Days was great. I heard that the entertainment was but the general fun being in that area with all of these collectors, with Mike presenting and doing his song and dance, with like the excitement of opening the boxes, like everyone said it was amazing, aside from getting sick because of the sandwiches, but outside of that, like the general consensus is this Fun Days was freaking awesome.
I heard the same exact thing.
This whole at-home box thing has completely diminished that. I've talked to so many people and they're like, yeah, I had a good time, but it's bullshit that these limited pieces that I thought were so special are no longer special anymore.
It's totally fucked up.
It really is. Like, they traded some high-end stuff. They purchased, like, way above what they should have just to get these limited pieces, and they're not as limited as they thought anymore. It's a box of lies. You know that quote from Elf where he's like, oh, you sit on a throne of lies?
It's a box of lies.
This is a box of lies.
But I want to talk about something really positive. Thank you to all the Coven of Mischief members for purchasing our Clown Ghastly today. We sold out really, really fast. I think it sold out in like 30 seconds.
It was less than 30 seconds.
Wow. So tomorrow we'll have a public sale on MISCHIEFtoys.com if you want to get yours. We absolutely love this figure. So go tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern to have your chance at bringing this guy home. And no, we will not make any more than the 255. I think we got all of our frustration out.
Oh, I didn't.
No?
I've been screaming all day and I got like another 5 hours in me that I can scream some more.
Honest to God, I got some more in me too. Maybe we'll be back here yelling tomorrow.
Maybe.
But we want to know your thoughts and more on all of this. What do you think about this entire situation? And are you tired of seeing people tell us not to worry about this and that people had FOMO for buying pieces during Fun Days and just all the whack and that Captain America has a shield? Let us know all that and more in the comment section down below. In every video, we like to shout out to some of our patrons from Patreon. In this video, we'd like to shout out to Jack Doherty, Bo Weinsberg, Luton Aboot, Mason Bradshaw, Felicia Lynn, Kenneth Dietrich, Solid AMZN, James Thomas, Nick Mastramico, and Nick. Thank you guys so much for your continued support. We appreciate all of our patrons. You guys rock. Thank you so much for staying until the very end of the video. We really appreciate your support. Remember, as always, we hunt together, yes. We'll catch you next time.
Bye.